Well, the meth heads are starting to come up here from Austin. We had a clear morning and it began to cloud up, but that nasty wind this morning is moving the clouds out. We're probably going to have a nice afternoon. I've I had a lovely chat with a young lady who has just a touch of glaucoma in her OS, her left eye. And actually, she gave the she brought me some water and a burger, and I said at the end, actually, she's feeding her family a pretty good diet. The only and stuff is she still uses a little bit of garlic, but I told her why not to and how to. Like just saute it, put it on sauce. The reason I keep pointing back to this white car is this white car pulled up by now because I chatted with her about 15 minutes, so it's been 25 minutes before that. There was a car right here that pulled up that had 5 people in that car, and one of them was super methed out. That girl was so hyperkinetic, please. And although I seemed to recognize a couple of them, but the guy that was sitting in the back getting waited on hand and foot was probably a meth dealer. And this guy, the minute he pulled up and then tires hit the curb, he killed that engine and immediately flipped he's got a seat that actually goes all the way down to touch the seat in the back. And he's been horizontal in that car I've watched them do it before. So I've been trying to kind of keep an eye on it because he may be discreetly over there off of them when they are in that animalistic mess stage and stuff like that. They will do exactly what he's doing right now, and they will masturbate. Then they'll look up to see if anybody's noticing, and they'll go back to, they can't ejaculate. And sometimes they will do it for hours. After a while, he'll move off to another spot, drop that seat back. But, I'm the only one here that really noticed that the minute he killed that engine, boom, he hit that and laid down. Why would you want to do that at, around 10 o'clock in the morning, unless you've been driving all night, smoking bolos, or if you had this sudden urge to start rubbing or scratching your netherlands or nether regions. And I strongly suspect that's what he's doing. And I had a Hispanic on a little while ago and was asking if I needed some kind of assistance, and we had a lovely chat, and we covered all the topics and stuff. I'm mostly just trying to let you know this is one of the behaviors you got to look out for because that's indicative of a meth head. When you pull up because I know what they're doing is they're coming up, they're getting agitated because people are packing the parking lots. If you have a vehicle and you're living in your vehicle, they're coming out of Austin because they've heard there's a lot of gigantic parking lots around here. And that's probably what he's up to right now. It's less than 4 minutes, but I bet you anything he's in there, jerking the gherkin, rubbing the nubbin, because I bet you that's what it looks like. He probably looks rather feminine in the pants by now because it causes impotence. It causes shrinkage. You can't keep constricting a thing that's all really pretty much all smooth muscle, blood vessels. And after a while, that engorgement will stop. And you'll be left with the little gherkin-looking thing. So, otherwise, the morning's going well. The owner at 7-Eleven remembered it was Hanukkah, wished me happy Hanukkah, and he just introduced me to the new morning clerk manager. She's been in there before, I've noticed, and I had to be sure and be careful with her because she's learning the customers. He actually introduced me to her. Her name sounds kind of like Perla in Spanish, but she's not Spanish. She's Indian. She's Hindu. I was asking her in English, are you Hindu, Urdu? She's very cautious right now because actually Guy that used to work that time slot, even I caught him a couple times. But that was part of the problem that the owner was even had set up, was they hate that whole making of change, that dealing with pennies and stuff like that. It's very time consuming. They'll give customers, deductions on products just to trying to have to deal with a penny, and one of the morning guy, he's a really nice guy, but I can tell he wasn't picking up on the Spanish quick enough. And this guy really hasn't moved for creeping up on 40 fucking minutes. No detectable, but no, yep, I'm looking at it right now. I'm seeing just enough movement that could be masturbation. You can go to jail here for that, buddy. And I think, well, he can't really see me filming. His head's way down there. I'm watching. Yeah, there's a slight undulation. Trying to tell whether it's shading or he's done this before. But anyway, I'm thinking about because it's actually, I may probably going to break off here now and search the local area for Hanukkah. There is a synagogue, I think, in town, and I can probably, as long as I walk in using my wet one wipes, wiping my hands and stuff, I could probably join the congregation for a while. And I'd like to be with my own people tonight. That little weird Christian guy yesterday was really annoyed the hell out of me. I'm telling him about everybody's got to meet Jesus when they die or whatever. Everybody. When you speak in absolutes, absolutely, everybody, just like they did during COVID, everybody must get vaccinated. The rest of us are going, nah. Yeah. When you speak in absolute terms, that's one of the first signs of a fool. Everybody, always, absolutely. There's exceptions to that rule, but when you start talking in absolutes, yeah, that's one of the first signs of being a fool. And this fool ain't going past 8 minutes, the Oriental magic number.